Hey guys, it's DC here, and today I'm going to tell you why you should stop using Google search.
Raise the alarm!
So, as you may know, or may not know, Google search is completely evil and it owns the world of the internet. That's not true. The reason you should stop using Google search is that it tracks your keywords as well as everything you ever visit from Google, and then builds it into a massive data pool and then puts it all together and then sells your information to essentially the highest bidder, which is how they make money. Is that a bad thing? No, not really, because you get a really good service out of it. Is it a good thing? Also not really, because privacy actually matters, I believe, anyway. Yeah, you don't really want people knowing your own breadcrumbs through the internet, and I don't know, it just seems a little bit dodgy to me. So the question from that then is, what can you use instead of Google search? And my answer to you is DuckDuckGo. If you've never seen DuckDuckGo or ever heard of it, it's essentially exactly the same as Google, except it doesn't track your breadcrumbs or sell your information to advertisers. The way it makes money is by logging your keywords and then selling those to advertisers so that they can then target ads based on only your keywords, not your entire search history. It makes things a little bit cleaner and very black and white as far as what you're searching for and what you're getting back and what you're going to be advertised based on that. But without getting into too much detail on that, DuckDuckGo is a secure search engine just like Google. And yeah, if you've never seen it before, it's if you've ever opened up like the Tor browser and opened it up, which Tor browser, if you don't know, is basically just a reskinned Firefox browser, which then has by default the DuckDuckGo search engine built in. So yeah, if you are concerned about privacy, there's a couple of other tools that I would recommend adding into whichever browser it is you're using. So if you're using Chrome or Firefox or even Opera, there are options to have DuckDuckGo set up on those browsers as your default search engine, as well as their privacy tools built in, so that when you just type something up the top, it'll automatically search DuckDuckGo instead of Google. Another really good one is Privacy Badger. So what Privacy Badger does is it essentially eats all the cookies on every website you go to so that you can maintain your location privacy and computers information privacy. It just sort of scrapes all of that information out and just gives them nothing, which is really good. But a lot of websites sort of track your location so that they can then report back based on, like if you go to Google Analytics and you want to look at your website data, you can search for it in there and it'll show up where people have been searching for your website from, how long they've spent there, you know, all that sort of information. So Privacy Badger eats all of that information out and yeah, basically just takes it away from the viewer, which overall it's not going to make a massive difference to them. They're still going to have that information from all the people who don't use DuckDuckGo/Privacy Badger. But yeah, there's so many people out there searching stuff on the internet, they're never going to run out of data, so don't worry about that. Another really useful browser plugin that I use is AdBlock. There's 100 different versions of AdBlock, and don't forget to turn off AdBlock if you are watching any of my YouTube videos. Not that I have monetization anyway, but if I eventually do, yeah, please watch the ads. So yeah, that's sort of what I wanted to talk about today, is why you should explore alternatives to Google search. And something I actually hear often is, oh, I tried DuckDuckGo in the past and it was terrible, it didn't give me the results I wanted. And there's two reasons for that. One is that you've now grown to expect what Google is going to show you, and two, DuckDuckGo has made leaps and bounds in the last couple of years, even in the last couple of months, with their search material and you know what it's bringing back up as part of a search. They've really cleaned up how it all works now, and it is a really good browser search. So yeah, I rate it super highly. So to wrap it up, if privacy is important to you, DuckDuckGo on whatever browser you're using, Privacy Badger on the back of that, AdBlock Pro to get rid of all the noise and bullshit, and you will absolutely win at the internet every single day, every single minute that you're browsing. In other news, for everyone who keeps asking me what this amazing vehicle is, it is a Suzuki APV carry van. And I don't know if they even make them in the US, but they're massive in Indonesia, not very massive in Australia, and that's kind of why I like it, because it's like this tiny little van. It's got my speakers there and a basketball and a whole bunch of rubbish, and yeah, it's a great little hack van, love it. So as always guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment if you have any information you want to leave for me down the bottom there, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Catch you later guys. Bye.